I'm ahead of the game.
Up my rocket, but follow me, I'm ahead of the game. I'm ahead of the game. I'm only ever slinging, I'm working overtime. Got a song and I'm the singer, the melody, the vibe. I'm a prodigy, logically, I'm impossibly wanted. And they'll remember my name, they'll remember my name. Ooh, well, I'm ahead now. I'm ahead of the game. I'm ahead of the game. Said you know I always bring it, I'm finer than the wine. And the clock is always ticking, it tank until it's time. But because you can walk with me, I'm a rock, you can roll with me. I'm ahead of the game, I'm ahead of the game. You know I never linger, I'm always on the grind. Got a ring around the rosy with my finger on the dial. Operator, I'm taking the call, I'm waiting, and they'll remember my name. They'll remember my name. Ooh, well, I'm ahead now. I'm ahead of the game. I'm ahead of the game. Well, I'm ahead now. Well, I'm ahead now. I'm ahead of the game. I'm ahead of the game.
Kids Fashion Week was started in 2015, and I was thinking of how can I promote these children, and it was really children ages 5 to 12, so we started Kids Fashion Week. It was a wonderful event. We pulled it together in about 6 weeks. Everybody's happy. We have celebrities being involved. It was just a wonderful show, and then it was time to go home, and we were like, well, we've paid for everything, the DJ, the event, the house, the resort, everything for a full day. Why don't we do it next year for the teens? So the following year, we added the teens in, and in the morning we have Kids Fashion Week, and in the afternoon we have Teen Fashion Week. Teen Fashion Week starts in August. We invite people who might hire teenagers to work on their set or to be in photo shoots, and they get a chance to see 50 at a time. And I invite other agents from other states. I invite decision makers, people that we've worked with for photo shoots at ad agencies, promotional teams that would hire models. And typically they stick with adults and older, but I want them to see teens are adults to some degree. They wear the same size. We have 16, 17, 18-year-olds that'll work fine on the set. So I think if they see them and they see them on the runway, get to know their personalities, I ask them and follow up with them after the show and ask them if there's anyone particular they'd like to meet with. Can we do a go-see? So the whole purpose for Teen Fashion Week is marketing for these teenagers, to find a way to give them more exposure. They all have to try out every year. We have different judges every year, and someone who specializes in the industry picks out these kids and lets them know if they've made it or not.
My name is Madison Hofferbeer. I am 18 years old and I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. When I wake up, I just like to get up and just start getting ready. I don't check my phone or anything in the morning. So I just wash the bathroom, brush my hair a little bit, and then put it up, wash my face. I like washing my face right as I wake up because it starts to like wake me up. From there, I brush my teeth, do all like the hygienic stuff. And then after that, I like to start my makeup. I'm definitely more of a makeup first kind of girl over hair. I like to do more of like a natural look throughout the day. It feels better, especially right in Arizona, it's really hot. So I just do more of a natural look. I finished that, I started my hair. Put some perfume on. I was ready to start my workout, so I changed. Did some yoga, did some arms today, some stretching.
You feel alive, let's hit the dance floor.
Ate some breakfast with my family, saw my sister, and we decided to play some foosball, which is really fun because I like spending time with her.
I gotta speed up, get home to a cold shower. Need that pronto. Look like a rave at the condo. Heck of a night in Toronto. She said, boy, you in Morocco. Pearl white mention in the top gold. Fill up my cup with the pop, whoa. Eye off life in the spot, though. Running at the...
My favorite thing to do besides fashion is I like to hang out with my friends and family. I think it's really important to surround yourself with people who care about you, especially in the fashion industry. You're gone a lot of the time, so when I have free time, I like to be around people that I like love and care about.
You know it, we left that. Can't remember anything, but I know we got lit. Good times. Living the
I chose fashion because I think it's just super expressive. I think you learn a lot about someone just by what they're wearing. And it's just something that I feel is like just a cool concept, and it's not like that with the other professions. So next month we have auditions for Teen Fashion Week. I'm really excited, but I also got to prepare for it. So the first thing I do is always practice my walk. That's the one way you're gonna get into the show. So I really just want to practice that for the audition so I get it right. And so I always just practice my posture when I'm walking, put on a nice pair of heels, walk in a straight line, just practice all the basics so that I perfect it for the audition.
I got up today knowing I had a busy day, so the first thing I did was got right into my skincare routine, which is pretty minimal because I struggle with sensitive skin and eczema. I mostly just use a sensitive skin face wash and a moisturizer, and sometimes sunscreen because sunscreen is really important. I like fashion because it's always been a great way to express yourself in ways other than words, and it's a great way to show who you are. On a normal day, I go to school. I usually show up early for things like NJHS and student council, and I stay late often.
She cooks a lot of work in after hours. So what you see on Instagram is really just a snapshot of what she's doing. Behind the scenes, she's working from sun up to sundown on her craft.
We decided to go on down to the pond that's right by our house to take some Instagram photos. And my brother did that for me. He's awesome with the camera. We have a lot of fun out there too. He tells a lot of jokes. He makes me laugh, which is really great to capture that naturalness. I decided to come back to the house to spend some time with the family because even in my busiest days, I really prioritize family and family time. So we busted out the board games and chose one of my favorite, which is Game of Life. That was the pink car.
Get to get or have to get?
I think you get a choice. I don't think you have to get them. What are these little
Look, you'll end up like
for?
twins or a baby or something. Like, you don't get a choice. You have to have children.
Everybody needs $200K to start.
That's like a lot of money.
$200,000.
Her having the confidence that she has built up through dance and through modeling to now I see her doing interviews and stuff, and it's amazing to me. Her mom handles a lot of these events, but it's amazing to me, and it's cool to see. I like seeing her and how she handles herself.
Oh.
Yeah. You're like...
I maintain Juliana's schedule, and she is very busy. We work really well together as a team, Jules and I, all changing in the van, driving all over the country, it seems like at times, and always attached to our phones and our schedules to make sure that I have her where she needs to be and when she needs to be there. I'm so impressed with her drive and her ambition. She joined the media club at school so she could get used to being on camera and does the morning announcements at school every day, and emceed her graduation, which was really impressive for all of us to see. She just puts so much effort into everything that she does.
We do this little tradition where we have a family game night trophy, and I think it says "I roll, you drill" on it.
There you go.
This is bullying. Thank you.
All right, good job, everybody.
I absolutely killed it. I won. I got our family trophy. So that's how it went.
On a typical Saturday morning, I wake up kind of late because I usually stay up pretty late the night before. I check my socials and see what my friends have texted me from the night before. After I finally roll out of bed and get myself up, then I will go to the bathroom and then start my skincare. When I was done curling my hair, my parents called me out to go make breakfast with them. We made blueberry pancakes and normal pancakes, and we made some for my dogs too.
Awesome.
A good pancake?
It's gonna be good.
My dad helps a lot. He is a really good cook.
You gonna give him a baby pancake?
Yeah. I'm gonna give him a couple baby pancakes, yeah?
Those are called silver dollar pancakes.
It's kind of hard for our family to kind of get together with breakfast because we're all going in such like different ways in the morning, especially on a Saturday morning. Either I have stuff with modeling and my mom always comes with me, or my dad, he loves to go jeeping, so he'll take his Jeep and he'll go jeeping with his best friends. And then my brother usually is really tired from working the night before. It's really nice to have breakfast together as a family.
Savannah's always been a busy little girl. Ever since she was 2 years old, she got into dancing, continues to dance even today. She was in the Nutcracker a couple of times, the Snow Queen a few times, and many others. Always running, always at dance, either 5 o'clock in the morning, at night. Busy, busy girl. Then later in life, going to high school, she decides she's going to add more to her plate. So in addition to, getting great grades at school, she decides to continue with dance. But then on top of that, let's get into pom. Now she's varsity pom. She's been doing that. So her dance card is completely full. Then my wife and her come talk to me about a year and a half ago and said, I think I want to get Savannah into modeling. No big deal. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, how much more can this girl actually add on her plate? Next thing I know, they're going out to take pictures. I don't know what this means. A few pictures here, a few pictures there. I thought, that's kind of sweet. That's kind of nice. And then all of a sudden I started noticing some of these quality of these photos. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's my baby girl. This isn't right. Next thing I know, more photographers are reaching out that want to film her, more pictures. I'm like, wow, this is kind of interesting. It's just for a father's perspective, it's made me very proud. And I'm very happy to see where this is going so far. And if I compare it to what she's done in the past, all those are great. But it seems like I've seen her really shine and really enjoy what she's been doing these last few months or however long it's been. And this is really her passion. As she continues with pom and dance, I think this is going to take her way beyond. And I'd love to see that she's enjoying it and continuing to really pursue this as a kind of like almost like a mini career. So proud dad.
I'm ready for the day, and now I go out and I give my horses their hay. Now it's time to eat breakfast. So I sit down and my mom gives me my breakfast and I eat it while talking to her. We talk about the things I'm going to do for the day and any upcoming photo shoots or auditions and any schoolwork that I may need to get done, how my grades are doing. And we talk about any chores that need to be done for the day. She goes to school till 2:30 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. She has acting class 3 or 4 days a week. She does that after. On the weekends, she gets up, we have breakfast, we discuss what her day is going to be, whether she has auditions or modeling things coming up, photo shoots coming up. She practices the piano, and on weekends, she takes piano lessons. So that's her normal routine. I grew up in a musical family. I had a brother who played guitar. My sister and I played piano, and I had a sister who played drums. So it was always in my background. Out of 7 kids, Hannah was the only one that ever showed an interest in wanting to play an instrument.
You're sometimes losing your energy right in here.
I've been
and a little bit more active in your left hand here, and still here, here. Involve the left.
She's getting pretty close to the solid intermediate level at this point, so I'm trying to pull her up, into that.
Ooh, eyes I could see you keeping me
So I usually wake up around 9 a.m. I turn my alarm off, look at my phone, see a few notifications from Snapchat and Instagram, and I think I just reply to them later.
Tell me I'm ecstasy, everything you need. I wanna know you'll chase me to the clouds.
So I head into my bathroom to do my skincare routine, which I do both day and night, just to make sure that my skin is the best it can be for the auditions coming up, as well as like teen fashion week and stuff like that.
If you were on mine, it'd be a day. Baby, let me love you, yeah. I wanna be your lover. So, motion falling into your emotion. Don't stop, yeah, you know I'm into it. Just put your hands on my body. Yeah, you already got.
So Taylon, I would describe him as my hype man. Just this larger than life personality, full of energy, and has always had an affinity for fashion. Ever since he was younger, he was taking pictures and posing and always very meticulous with what he wore and what outfits that he was putting on and how it was put together. And you don't often see that from somebody who's 10 or 12 or even as young as being 6 years old. He's always been very outspoken. I've also called him an old soul because he's always been a little bit more mature for his age. I remember people asking me, someone's talking to me and Taylon's asking the adult questions and they're like, how old is he anyway? Ultimately, he wants to own his own label and come out with 2 or 3 pieces initially that show who he is as a person. So when he had the opportunity as a senior in high school to apply for the scholarship to Fabric in Tempe, he submitted his application and he won a scholarship. We are so proud of him, my husband and I, that he was accepted. Right now he's attending Fabric and he started it his senior year. It's Fabric Incubator, so it takes him through all the stages of what he needs to do to be a fashion designer, which is one of his ultimate goals, along with being a model as well.
What the judges look for in the Teen Fashion Week auditions are models who really have a smile and a friendly attitude toward the audience. But if there's a model who doesn't smile, but she comes in with her own attitude, we look for someone who is comfortable being them. So she's the one we want in the show. And so each judge will score. And we have a simple scoring method, and I'm not going to tell you what it is, but we keep it simple. You have to, when you have 200 girls who are showing up to audition for 50 slots. What we do is look for the girl who we feel is going to be, I guess the word is user-friendly, because it is a family-friendly show to benefit a children's charity.
I am very confident that I'm going to be selected for the fashion show. I had a good smile, I had a good walk, stuck my poses, posture was good, so they had smiles on their faces, so I had a smile on mine too.
We're supposed to come in a full black outfit that is figure tight with a high ponytail. Makeup's just foundation and mascara. I think my audition went pretty well. I had my walk down and my poses were great, and I counted down and made sure I had everything good.
To get ready for today's audition, I got a spray tan yesterday, and I woke up early to get all nice and ready for this and put on my black clothes, and I was super excited.
I have a habit of kind of almost dancing and bouncing around when I walk. So I think I could always be better, but I was great with the smiling and I made great eye contact and I was really confident, which I think was what pulled it together.
To prepare for today's audition, I slept in just so I wasn't tired at all. I feel like I did the work, really practiced hard for this, so if I get in, that's great, and I hope that I do. Today I went shopping with my friend Lindsay. We just went around to Urban, Henna, just looking for some stuff for my friend's birthday tonight. It's typically what I do on a day-to-day basis. Just go and shop, get some ice cream, some food, and relax.
Besides fashion, I love to read and creative write, and I also love to dance. I've been in dance since I was 4, and it's one of my favorite pastimes. I like to dance because it's always, like since I was little, been my way of de-stressing after a long day, and I've built a community and a family there.
The plan for today is we're going to do our circle of bonding. We're going to do warm-up. We're going to run the dance, go over it, especially to like clean up that ending.
In my musical theater class, we are doing a junior production of The Wizard of Oz. It's been a lot of fun to put together, and I am playing an Ozian, a tree, and part of the tornado. I think it's awesome, and my teacher Ryan does like a really good job of getting us warmed up and getting us relaxed and ready to go. So our recital's in a few weeks, and I think it's coming together really well.
Breathe it. Hey. Breathe it. Hey. Breathe it. Hey. Breathe it.
We got Jules into dancing when she was about 4, just as a way to help build her confidence and get her into mingling with other people and getting that social aspect down, which led into her doing competitive dance. So we worked the competitive dance circuit for a long time, which is a lot of work. Her mom definitely put a lot of work in on that.
What are you guys doing here? Ooh, that's kind of awkward. Try this. See, now I'm already set. Ha ha ha, ho ho ho, shoot, bum, bum. Oh my gosh, that already looks so much cleaner.
We got her into dancing. She wanted to be a ballerina when she was 4 years old. So we actually lived in Georgia at the time. And she danced and loved it. And then we moved out here to Arizona where she started dancing competitively. She won platinum awards and first place awards for 6 or 7 years.
The modeling was a little less prep work, a lot less practice, but still, practice with the walk and getting those sort of things down.
Big audition for Teen Fashion Week coming up next month. Super excited, but it takes a lot of practice and a lot of experience. You need to have variety in what you're wearing and what you're practicing in, lots of different shoes, lots of different tops and jeans, and skirts, and whatever you have is good to practice in. And make sure you're comfortable in walking because you never know what they're going to put you in. I walked back and forth down my hallway a few times. I think my favorite was the super sparkly short dress and tall go-go boots. It was like a 70s disco theme. That was a lot of fun.
So on her walk, walking in heels, up and down stairs, to make sure she can walk on them correctly. She's been modeling since she was 10 years old. She's walked runways in LA and in Phoenix with thousands of people watching her.
Just the smile that you see when she gets to do those sort of things, she lights up. It's very cool to see.
Savannah has not been modeling very long. She's been modeling almost a year. I've just been kind of helping her get started in modeling, and I'm kind of the one that runs her around everywhere and manages her social media. I try to stay on top of that because you get creepers. I am just completely impressed with Savannah and how she's taken to this modeling. She has been in, about 6 different shows, and a lot of photographers want to photograph her. We had the opportunity to go photograph at Nardini Manor, which is a mansion up the street, and that was incredible.
My God, can't take my eye off you, can't take my eye off you. Dim guy, don't got nothing on you, don't got nothing on you. My heart is ready for something I have been had in a long time. True love crime, I hope you know that it may hurt for a while. Let's slow down, slow down. I can see behind that broken smile. Nice, sweet, smooth, like cocoa bread, cocoa bread. You're nice, sweet, smooth, like cocoa bread, cocoa bread. You're nice, like cocoa, you're nice, like cocoa bread, like cocoa bread. Oh.
We went into the house, and the house was very, very pretty, and it was old and rustic. It's been here for over 100 years, and I had so much fun in the room. I was able to sit on some of the furniture and read some books.
Savannah is an amazing girl. She's born for modeling. She's absolutely beautiful. She's excited about the industry. Photographers love her and the camera loves her. She just is growing into being a beautiful, graceful model. Her weaknesses are that she's so beautiful, and at the top of the totem pole there are a lot of beautiful women. So she's got to find what her other qualities are and hone those and tweak them and bring those to the forefront to stand out. Practices for Savannah that would help her achieve her goals are to continue modeling workshops, to continue photo shoots, to continue perfecting, but to also be a triple threat, to find what other interests she has, if that's acting, if that's dance, find out what those are so that when people come looking, she has something different than the other beautiful model.
I wanted to run in the dress because I don't know, it just felt like natural to just start running around.
You're nice, sweet, smooth, like cocoa bread, cocoa bread. You're nice, sweet, smooth, like cocoa bread.
I twirled around because I felt like a princess, and I love big, huge dresses. I love the gazebo. It's so pretty, and I love how the sun comes in and it just shines, and the pictures are gonna turn out absolutely amazing. And I'm just so excited to see them.
I like doing fashion because it's fun, it's unique, I like dressing up and just being able to be myself. My favorite thing to do besides fashion is probably acting. I like acting because it's fun. I get to show emotions, I get to meet people, and I get to act with people that I might want to meet.
I think Hannah's TikToks are wonderful. She does them more than anyone I know. She loves showing everything that she does in this industry, and it is all about exposure. It's all in the world of modeling. It'll do wonders for her. What I love about Hannah is she's so tenacious. She wants this, and I love that her mother allows her hair to grow. I think models have long hair.
We have a racetrack here called Turf Paradise, and if the horses get injured on the track, if you have land, you can get the horses for free.
They're rescues.
These two horses that we have, Ticketed and Bold. Ticketed has a fracture in his knee, so he can't be ridden at this time. And then Bold, after she was raised, she was put in a stall and just left. So it affected her feet. So now we've had her for 2 years now, and she is constantly having abscess in her feet. So she may never be able to be ridden.
Next month, I have auditions for Teen Fashion Week, so I want to make sure that I have all my outfits in order, as well as my poses and my catwalk gown. They're very important, so I make sure I have all those things in line. So with my first outfit, I decided to do a double-breasted blue suit that has matching blue pants. And then underneath the suit, I decided to pair it with a white shirt that has polka dots on it. This isn't something that's very common or that people see a lot, but I wanted to do something different. With that, I have my Steve Madden shoes on that have studs on the back. Walking on stage, I want to look different from everyone else, so I'm catching to the eye. Then for my second outfit, I have a denim jacket. This is kind of the statement piece of my outfit. It has a bunch of logos around it that speaks to me. I'm a very free-spirited. So I really like that jacket. I feel like it speaks me. And then I have loud green pants to go with it. And then with that I have my Jordans. I feel like this outfit is very streetwear. I feel like loud isn't bad. When it comes to my catwalk, I want to make sure that it's natural looking, but it also looks really well. So I practice it with making sure my shoulders are back and having a book on top of my head to make sure that my head doesn't fall down and looking straight at the camera. I also have my mom critiquing me. She helps me if I have to tweak anything or something doesn't look right. Make sure I'm moving my arms well and that I'm stopping for a few seconds in between each pose, which is really important because people want to be able to see your outfit and see what you're wearing.
He's definitely always on the go. He's got an agenda from the time he gets up until he goes to sleep. Having an online presence is really important to him, so he spends a lot of time shooting content. That's one of the main focuses that he has, along with the work that he puts in with fabric.
Being able to have an opportunity to apply for a scholarship while still in high school during my senior year, and being able to make my clothing brand coming up in these next few months, it's really been a dream of mine, so I'm really happy that I was able to accomplish something like that.
So as far as his online content, he does work for vendors, Tom Ford, Tiziana Terenzi, Killian. So he will go to the store and they shoot content of him and poses, and then he uses that to post on social media. And he's even gotten responses from the owners of some of these companies, which he's always very excited about. But this is just him constantly working at his craft and staying focused on attaining what it is that ultimately he wants to do, which is fashion design and then having his own brand.
So hi, I'm Alexis. I am 16 years old.
Hi, my name's Sadam, I'm 17. Okay, so Savannah's mom texted me and was like, oh, do you want to come over? We're gonna do a surprise party, like don't tell her anything.
The surprise party we have, shh, can't tell anyone. And we also have a Mini Cooper outside with a bright pink bow on it. It is so adorable. I'm in love with her car.
Oh my god! It's so cute!
We find at the Young Agency that it's very important to have choreography right before the event so that everyone is rehearsed and choreographed for when they come down the runway in their segment. So let's say that there's a designer that's showing 10 outfits. We want to have them choreographed where each designer gets the runway at one time and then a model can get her individual shots. So that has to be choreographed. The models can't figure that out on their own. So there has to be a rhyme or reason.
I was a little nervous just because I didn't know what I was gonna have to do, what the spins entailed, or like the pivoting and stuff like that, just because I've never done it before. Choreography was great. Samantha did a great job. She's always fun, energetic, so it's nice being able to be a student as she teaches.
One thing I need to really get down, I was really struggling with it today, is our timings, because as a dancer, it is instinct to walk to the 8 counts of the song. And this song is really fast, like all the time it was Jules, slow down, Jules, stop running. So I definitely hope that I can get that down by the fashion show and slow down my tempo a little bit.
I honestly thought it was just gonna be a simple walk down, walk back. So I was ready for that. Normally my walks are really fast as well, but this walk is extremely slow, and there's turns, so.
I was struggling with the parts, with like the partner parts with me and Jules, but we should probably work on it, and then by the time the show comes, I think we'll be good. We're both dancers, so we can probably figure it out together.
I started the Young Agency in 1996 right here in Phoenix, Arizona. I was at the crossroads of my life. I had worked in corporate America for about a decade, and being a worker bee, or what they called a workaholic, I just didn't take vacations or that sort of thing. So it came to where I took a break, and I had a 10-year-old daughter named Alexis, and she loved the arts. Alexis was my greatest joy. I really had an outside sales job so that I could go to PTA and be there with her. She came to me one day and said, "Mom, I know what I want to be." And I said, "What's that, Alexis?" And she said, "I want to be like a veterinarian that takes care of the whales." And I said, "Well, I think that's a marine biologist." And so I thought we'd go to San Diego and give her a treat with seeing the whales jumping. We don't have anything like that in the desert. So we headed there, and we come from a military family, and we take off at midnight. But my driver was not military, and I did not take into account that he had not slept all night. And so we went into California, and he fell asleep at the wheel, and we had a rollover car accident before we made it to San Diego. Mm-hmm. So we didn't make it. She loved fashion. She loved singing. We would be somewhere at a Macy's department store and, be in the bathroom, and she would be singing. And she didn't care who was in there. And it was funny because people would come in and out, and there's this kid singing at the end of the, and it would be Alexis just singing at the top of her lungs. She loved the entertainment industry. So after her passing, I looked to see where I could give back. where I could give back to children. I see children that are so shy, and when they finish with the Kids Fashion Week and Teen Fashion Week, they yell across the room, "Hi, Miss Young!" And so prior to being in the show, they're shy and timid, and so I think I've reached my goal each year. When I see kids come out of their shell, and when I see them grow, and somehow they're proud of themselves. They get it, that they don't have to be afraid out here in the world, that there's people out here to love them, support them, and so yeah, I think I've reached my goal. I think I've earned my angel wings.
I was sure that it'll be easier to clear you from my mind. Struggle with dusty corners that will fill with faded bombs. Bomb, bomb, bomb. The situation got upset when I stepped on a memory thought. I did it to myself. That I have you had to break free from the minefield that you are. Just before you break a bone. You're reflecting, I'm deflecting, burning tires to move on. Too many noises, clash the choices, future came and left like ghosts. No more messing, no caressing, heavy panning on the walls. I did it to myself. Just before you break a bone. I wish you'd fall up from my window, take a bad trip to the ground. It'd be my pleasure, see you pressure just before you break a bone.
One of the highlights for this year's Teen Fashion Week is that we had a great celebrity host. So Laura James, who's the season 19 winner of America's Next Top Model, that was huge for our girls to see that, and they can continue aspiring to be a top model. It's not just a dream. There's someone who actually is living the dream, living that life, who came and met those girls and was our host this year. We actually had Josh, who is Natalie's love interest on 90 Day Fiancé. So to get a celebrity that's local, who's doing national work, who's a household name, that was huge for us.
Before the show started, I was a little nervous just because I've never done a fashion show before, so it was my first one. When I was on the runway, I feel like all the nerves like went away and I was like good. I was walking, I was smiling. It was really fun to see everyone's faces just like around the room, and then I got to the end, hit my pose, and I was good, and I walked back.
Coming to the show, I felt pretty calm. Me and Taylor were dancing pretty much the whole time backstage. My umbrella got stuck. Wasn't expecting that, but after that, it was pretty easy.
Coming into the show, I was super excited to walk, but nervous for the actual performing part. Me and Jules actually were in the same group together, so we started talking and trying to get each other comfortable. When I got out on the runway, I felt like all my nerves kind of just went away.
I took pictures with people. They loved the show. Just the professionalism, the decor, the designers were full on force this year. I had lots of volunteers to come, and this was absolutely a fabulous show. All eyes are on these teenagers when they're on the runway. They made it, and they deserve to be where they are.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all think too small, I got big dreams. You just starting, I'm way ahead at the end scenes. Started reading and dodging all of the quick schemes. Money like your Spotify, boy, I got 10 streams. And I'm still looking for more. My people, they got a soar, I'm putting that on the Lord. Ain't accepting, ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids, and for their kids, just kids. That's wealth, years and years. Promise my brother, soon as he out and finish this bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the ground and the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live. And I promise I'm trying to. Before you count me out, homie, let me remind you. They was blocking the shine, now I think it's my time to. Counting them dollar signs like lights, they'll blind you. Let me rewind to. Back when I was broke and I couldn't acquire 2 cents, and now I got 2 rents. They was sleeping on me, homie, must have got too big. Call my phone, I be like, who this? Damn right, hell yeah, I'm brand new. Smell like can too. I'm fresh forever like canned food. Try and tell me what I can't do. I wanna see the world, my vision on Shamu. That mean I got goals that's real big.